Alright, hello everyone. Nice to meet you. My name is Mari. I also go by Theo, so you can call me Mari or Theo. Either one's fine. This is going to be my second playthrough, or my second time playing Dream Daddy. If you missed the first episode, make sure you go watch that real quick. I get that it's a 2-hour long video, but I promise it's worth it because this game is amazing. And it's really funny and just great. So we're gonna continue where we left off. That's right here. Practice makes permanent. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. So, if you've forgotten, we just got back from the barbecue, which was great. We got to see everybody in the cul-de-sac, which was all single men around our age, which is very convenient. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course. Just keep me posted and be home before midnight. Huh? You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the whole thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that and I will never do that. Okay, do you have any plans tonight? My plans were kinda to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep for, or throw a party. Work on some stuff. You know, dad stuff. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with the celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil, like making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for her reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll reply soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. Do not text and drive. Don't do it. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episode of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe.
Oh.
Yeah. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket.
Huh.
Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann! Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew, and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops.
Huh?
Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I don't like your attitude. I have a right to be concerned. I was scared. I have a right to be concerned. You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't be giving me a curfew in the first place. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just, please, don't do that again. Alright. I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey. I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it, and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking out on you. I trust you to make good choices, or good. I'm just gonna go with good. Alright. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright. I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which as it turns out is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops. We gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. On a Friday night, you're most likely to polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and grill, baby, fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, sink into blissful oblivion, sleep. Friday night. Probably torment my children with dad puns. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? Don't you mean deserted? Right? My trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt, Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes, a boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. Not the Castaway DVD, because how am I gonna watch it? Not a shaker of salt. I could bring my grill, I guess. But it just depends. Is it like a charcoal grill? Like, what kind of grill is it? A boat is, you know, the most obvious answer, but I'm assuming that means I have to have a boat in the first place, and I do not have one. And then I definitely need something because my survival skills have not trained me for this day. I'm gonna go with my grill. What are your turn-ons? Oh my god. Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, or comfortable with crying, street smarts. I'm sorry, any of you that watch John Mulaney, you'll understand. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals, salty boat captain, pro skater who is also an astronaut, a good father, or the president of space? I'm gonna go with a good father, because none of the other ones really hit home for me. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry, old comedies that haven't aged well. Why are there two different comedy sections? My favorite movie genre would have to be old comedies that haven't aged well. I think. I don't know, I'm a sucker for rom-coms. I'll go with old comedies. What's your ideal date? Napping together, that one already. Doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together. Eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m. Trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost? No. Arson. And being emotionally vulnerable. I'm gonna go with napping together because nap dates are the best. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, my book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my cripplingly low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. I am either gonna go with cardigan or self-esteem. I'm gonna go with cardigan. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can next get a cup of coffee, or lawnmower modifications. Probably how proud I am of my child. Profile complete. There we go. That was a lot of questions, but I liked it. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad. Oh, she's so pure.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Do I get to pick a dad? Wait, is that a message from Amanda? Hi, Theodore. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see that you've signed up for Dad Book. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Thank you, Dad Manda. You're the best, Dad Manda. Oh gosh, which dad do I pick? Okay, my 3 favorite dads are Craig, Matt, and Hugo. I don't know. Craig is such a bro, and plus I know him from college. Matt is kind of awkward and owns a coffee shop and has tattoos. But then Hugo's so smart and just so pretty. I don't know. I'll go with Craig, just because I love Craig. Oh, I'm not messaging him yet, I just get to look at his profile. Craig Kahn, dad of 3, business entrepreneur, and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's gotta do it. On a Friday night, he's most likely to get one last good cardio session in. If you had to take one thing onto a deserted island, it would be a box of energy bars. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile. What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun. No thank you, Craig. What do you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel? Ugh. I spent a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Let's go back. Oh, wrong button. Close. Let's look at Matt's profile. Matt Sella. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the coffee spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. On a Friday night, he's most likely to perfect my cold brew setup, one trip at a time, baby. Okay, I can get into that. If you had one thing to take on a desert island, it would be fine tunes to pass the days away. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism. Instrumentalism. I can't speak. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. Oh my god, you guys, I think I found my soulmate. What do you never leave home without? My headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. I like the way you think. I spend a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from, and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it's a bad idea? Nice, Matt. Alright, I'm gonna look at Hugo real quick. Hugo Vega. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. On a Friday night, he's most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. Interesting. If you could take one thing on a desert island, it would be a remembrance of things past by Marcel Proust. Don't know that one. What are your turn-ons? Muscles. What did you want to be when you grew up? Movie star. Oh, I can see it. What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. What's your ideal date? Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. I like that one. What do you never leave home without? My glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. I spend a lot of time thinking about, I worry that people are so against e-readers that I worry that people who are so against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. To me, it doesn't matter as long as you're reading, you know? But owning a book like the paper is just so nice. Let's look at these other dads real quick. I'm gonna look at Robert last just because he broke our heart. Let's look at Damien. Damien Bloodmarch. How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. I love black cats. On a Friday night, he's most likely to listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens. Ooh. He's very goth, isn't he? If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, it would be a coffin. Very fitting. What are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly? How do other people pronounce it? What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat? What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. What's your ideal date? It's night. We're at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. What do you never leave home without? An upside down cross? Joseph must love you. I spend a lot of time thinking about mortality's salience? Okay. These people are like too smart for me. Okay, Joseph Christensen. So wait, you have a son named Christian, and so his name is Christian Christensen? I would die if that was my name. No offense to anyone out there named Christian Christensen. Okay. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. Oh my gosh. On a Friday night, he's most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. If he had to take one thing on a deserted island, it would be his 6-string. What are your turn-ons? My loving wife. Sorry, buddy. What did you want to be when you grew up? Ship captain. I can see it. What's your favorite movie genre? Feel-good movies. What's your ideal date? Lovely night on the town with my wife. You really love your wife, don't you? What do you never leave home without? The good book. I spend a lot of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband, and father. Oh my gosh. Okay, last is Brian and Robert, my least favorite of the dads. Brian Harding. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. On a Friday night, he's most likely to see just how slowly he can cook a piece of brisket. If he could take one thing on a deserted island, it would be his fishing pole. What are your turn-ons? A keen understanding of steak cuts. What'd you want to be when you grew up? A fireman. What's your favorite movie genre? Romantic comedies. What's your ideal date? Deck building. Okay, do you mean like an outdoor deck or like a Yu-Gi-Oh deck? Because one of them I could see being a lot of fun, whereas the other one just doesn't sound pleasant at all. I'm not going to say which is which. What do you never leave home without? My portable fishing pole. That's a thing? Oh my gosh. I spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. Blech. Okay, and finally, Robert. Robert Small. I wish I had known that before I slept with him. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? Good way of not capitalizing anything or using correct punctuation. On a Friday night, he's most likely to make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Whatever that word is. I trusted, what is that, Giacomo? I don't know what that is. I'm a good person. If you had to take one thing with you on a deserted island, it would be a gun. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. Wasn't going to. What did you want to be when you grew up? Grifter? What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neo-realism. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing. What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. I spend a lot of time thinking about you ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? You're just weird, Robert. I I can't believe that when Markiplier played this game and I watched a little bit of it, I thought you were cute. Ugh. Okay. So, my favorite dad is still Craig, just because we have a history with him. We went to college with him. He's really cute. But Matt, we have more in common. Well, at least I have more in common with him because I am a barista in real life. And then Hugo's really cute and great, but like he might be too smart for me. Same with Damien. And then Joseph is just like, I'm not a good enough person to be with him. Brian is just gonna constantly try to one-up me, and I'm not into that, and I don't trust men named Brian. Sorry to all the Brians out there. And then Robert is just blech. Okay, so are we gonna go with Craig or Matt? Do we go with we have a history together and he's really cute and sweet, or don't really know much about him, but he's also socially awkward and we have stuff in common? After conferring with my friend, Shokari, I guess I'm gonna go with Matt. Let's send him a message. Hopefully this ends well. It's a little too late to go back now. I navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang soon. You free later? A minute or two later, I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Sound Garden. Wanna come out? I think for a moment. What's a Sound Garden? It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Yeah, I thought Soundgarden was a band. Okay. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. Pup is playing tonight? Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever, let's get out of our comfort zone. I log off Dadbook and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of the airbrushed vans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Oop, just bumped my mic, sorry about that. Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Hey, what's wrong, Panda?
I'm fine.
Oh, that breaks my heart. Oh, nothing. I'm fine. No, you're not. I just got sad because I realized that society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously, despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of that genre. I think it's just yet another thing that we write off because we can't take young women or their interests seriously. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong, or that is pretty messed up. Should I just go with what she said, or... I'm gonna say, are you sure that's all you're upset about? Just to be safe. If there's, you know, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you. And I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away.
Huh.
Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine. Really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready.
Ah.
Anyway, what's up?
Mm.
Amanda, how do I be cool?
Hmm.
Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night. No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert, and I don't think I've been to one since you were born.
Ugh.
Yeah, you have. You took me to one once when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh God. I tried so hard to forget.
Oh.
The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you could get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time?
Hmm.
Dad, it was so much more than that, and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your Trapper Keeper.
Hmm?
Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. Well, it's at a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band?
Hmm.
Like DIY gutter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here.
Hmm?
Are they post-punk? Proto-punk? C-punk? Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk?
Yes.
I made that one up to see if I could get away with it.
Ah. Hmm.
They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said that they're Canadian punk? Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene.
Hmm?
Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music. That's it?
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into a mosh pit or anything.
Ah.
Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a set your goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it, and definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterward where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What?
Eh?
Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. I show up to the Coffee Spoon at 8 in what I hope is concert appropriate attire. I see Matt out front locking the door to the shop.
Oh,
I see you made it. Ready for tonight? Well, it's been a while. Yes, of course, I definitely know what I'm talking about. Ready? I was born ready. Should I be honest? I think I should be honest that it's been a while. Ah, man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for.
hey,
Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds signs and scream cries? Yeah.
hey,
I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong.
oh,
But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time? This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Theodore, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question.
hey,
Shoot. What is scene? Oh, that was so cute. Matt lets out a tiny laugh. Oh, that was really cute.
hey,
Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit they were into. Matt looks off into middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking, never again. That's confusing.
hey.
You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I'm suddenly aware of my mortality. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is sea-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it!
Huh?
A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Same. Me too.
Hey, yeah.
I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. Same. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap?
Oh.
That's my favorite thing to do. A couple other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and they yell hey as well.
Hey.
Matt waves and hugs a couple of people. He seems really in his element here. Another cute laugh.
Oh.
Matt turns his attention back to me.
Hmm.
I am so afraid of all of these people. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back, where a couple of the older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him. Seems like you're a popular guy out here.
Hey.
Ah, yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot.
Oh.
But it's times like these where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about.
Oh.
And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are, and that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. God damn it, where do I put my tongue?
Hey.
See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes, and I still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait.
Hey.
We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listen to it. Let's check out the merch. Matt and I walk over to a small booth in the corner of the room where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and whatever that word is. I'm so sorry, you guys. A discerning concert goer of considerable taste might want. You. I gestured to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you. You look like a fella who knows their music. How's about a fine 12-inch long playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pup, Canada's premier punk rock outfit? That's a lot of words. Tally-ho, good sir, or please stop yelling at me. Oh, I just bumped the mic again, sorry. I'm gonna go with tally-ho, good sir. Well, see here, fine shopkeep. Your enthusiastic salesmanship has aroused my interest and suspicion in equal parts. How can I, a consumer of the finer goods in life, trust your wares to be true of spirit? A fine question from a discerning patron. Oh, and I got hearts from Matt. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. The teen hops off his chair and takes a seat. Your friend looked lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt?
Hey.
Day by day, my man. They do that thing where they high-five, but it also turns into a hug.
Oh.
Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I can make that connect. And have to deal with you every single day? Fair enough. Who's your bud?
Oh.
That's Theodore. Thought I'd bring out a concert pal. Pablo leans close to Matt. Is Theodore cool? Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile.
Hey.
Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude! I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy 2 pats on the back, as is customary in our society for people you don't know super well but still want to be friendly to. Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man, when are we starting our witch house band?
Hey!
You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know, Vacant Veil would have slayed. I love it. I'll slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice.
Hey!
Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close.
Hey!
Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and pick up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing. Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What am I listening to right now? Yes, Matt, I understand now. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks! I put the earplug. Do I hear like a balloon? Like air being let out of a balloon? I put the earplugs in, and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters.
Hey!
Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation. So you go to... I can't get over it. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. So, you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. So, you... Yeah. Oh, I got hearts, yay.
Hey!
Matt turns back his attention to the show. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Yes, that is definitely a balloon. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing the same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Oh, okay, it's finally over. Eventually, the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage, crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out. Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answers to.
Hey!
Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that. Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back into the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers, and I try to follow Matt back to our spot, but there are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concert goers, I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever going to find Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt.
Hey.
Almost lost you, buddy. I got really nervous for a second there.
Hey.
You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back toward the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. Aww. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd. So you go to concerts a lot?
Hey, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way you are, that's magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad bladder. I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee.
Oh!
Hurry up, man, they're about to go on. I squeezed my way out of the crowd toward the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as Pup plays their first song. How am I ever gonna find Matt now? Oh, what is this? What? Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pup play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get there without being trampled by all these rowdy youths. Do I use the arrow keys? Oh, yep. Are these drugs on the floor? Oh, crap. Go, 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 go.
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We worked really hard to lock it down for you. We
What am I
even
listening
got
to?
permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch. But their systems are seriously broken. Ah, what a bitch. So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID? To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP. DVP. That's right, the band's called Pup and their song called DVP. The song is great and the video is tight, yes, take it from me. It's like footage of NES and SNES games with the lyrics added into them. It's really cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now, but you'll get it, I promise. You should really go check it out. It's a really good video. So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID? To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
I survived! Yay! Yay!
But
Ooh.
really, content ID demands a serious convo. But is this the time or place to talk about it? Oh no.
I love
This
this.
is a dating sim about getting with dads, no less. Oh God, how did we get here? What are we doing? What a mess. What a mess.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to interrupt the music.
So we added the song that you're listening to right now.
It's catchy as hell.
Don't you think it's better than risking content ID?
How long is this song?
To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pop and their song DVP.
Oh, I think it's over.
DVP. Body beauty body bum dum beauty body bum. Beauty beauty bum beauty beauty boo.
Music at its finest.
So we added the song that you're listening
Okay,
to right
I'm finally
now.
able to work my way through the
Don't
crowd to
you
where
think
Matt
it's
originally
better
was, but he's
than
nowhere to be
risking
found.
content
Shoot,
ID?
well, I guess I have to keep
To
I'm
you
bumped into from
streamers
behind and
let's
find myself in the middle of a
players,
bunch
I
of
have
youths
one
running around in a
decree.
circle to the music.
Please check out the band
I'm in the
called Pop
pit.
and their song.
How do I get out of the pit? Out of nowhere, a youth shoulders himself into me and keeps moving in a circle. Hey! I guess I'm moving in the circle now. Is it over? Is it gonna loop? Okay, it's just over. I frantically search for a way out, but all I can see is an ocean of youths rhythmically slamming into each other. Another youth slams into me and I lose my balance. I'm about to topple over. This is it. This is how I die, trampled under the boots of counterculture. Someone grabs my hand. Someone familiar. I look up and see Matt. He pulls me back up onto my feet.
Hey.
Oh! I got hearts and eggplants. I'm assuming that's really good. You're wild, dude. Matt throws his arm around me and we jump back into the circle, bashing into youths left and right as Pup plays a killer solo. I didn't know you messed with the pit.
Hey.
Me neither. I can't believe this. I'm having fun. I'm a little mad that I didn't stretch before physical activity, but I'm having fun. The song ends and the pit finally dissipates. Everybody cheers on Pup. Maybe I only got enough pit energy for one song. Alright, man, let's retreat. We'll show these kids how it's done another day.
Hey.
We work our way back to a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy the rest of the show from a safe distance. Pup put on an amazing set and basically had to beg themselves off stage after their encore. With the concert over, the crowd starts making their way to the exit.
Oh.
Hey, I'll meet you outside. I gotta say bye to a couple people. I hang outside of the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey man, thanks for waiting. I got you a present. Matt hands me the t-shirt I was looking at earlier. Whoa, thanks man.
Oh.
Saw you eyeballing it back at the merch booth.
Hey.
And I mean, anyone who tears it up that hard on their first time back to a concert deserves a reward. The youths will finally accept me. Amanda will love this. I'm never taking this off. I'm gonna go with I'm never taking this off. I will continually wear it until it is tattered and a little smelly so I can truly embody punk fashion. Hey, Matt.
Hey.
Hey, it's Pup. Whoa! Hey, dude, didn't realize you were here.
Hey.
I'm so glad you could make it. You guys put on a great show. Thanks.
Hey.
Well, see you around. Wait, you know Pup?
Oh.
Oh yeah, met him a couple of times when they first started touring. Good kids. Whoa.
Hey.
Come on, let's grab some diner food. I suddenly realized just how hungry I am. Man, mosh pits take a lot out of you. Matt and I walk into a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in a corner booth.
Oh!
So there I am in the pit trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering toward me and there's nowhere to go.
Oh.
It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms, and just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face.
Oh.
Bought him a beer afterward, and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out. Yeah, man, just goes to show you that punk's not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how did you get to see all these amazing concerts?
Hey.
Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything.
Hey.
But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid. Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell that it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can. That's really nice of you.
Hey.
Thanks. Single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy.
Hey.
It'll be loud and I'll need a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together.
Hey.
Like what? Fashion, consumerism, or big-budget remakes of foreign films? Maybe big-budget remakes of foreign films? Just appreciate them for what they are. Reading subtitles isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive as a society to be okay with reading subtitles. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot.
Oh.
Man,
Hey.
being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to.
Hey.
Yeah. I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always. You're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners as we head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses.
Hey.
Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it, although I'm probably gonna feel it in my knees in the morning. You and me both. I can't get over his laugh, it's so nice. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad.
Hey.
Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Matt called me cool. Aw. I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey, Pops, how was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool! You don't say. Amanda Panda. Matt thinks I'm cool! Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. Hey Amanda, remind me which one of us just tore it up in the pit at a punk show, and which one of us just spent 4 hours probably watching Tiny House Hunting Amish Triplets, Extreme Edition. First of all, how dare you? That show is a classic. Second of all, you moshed in the pit? Who even are you? I am your extremely cool dad.
Huh.
Alright, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. I think that went well. Look at all those points. Oh, I got an...
That was a hell of a day.
Ah! I got an A. Okay, let's continue. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple of letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big ol' envelope from HIA.
Alright.
Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Oh, I like her room. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. It's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And? The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't.
Alright.
I got in! Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student, you nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad? I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know that she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner. Your choice. Wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And their dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we all get all the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it in between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forage one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Or maybe a snake? Or maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit, though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I feel the need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No.
Huh?
I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous roads, ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry, too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead.
Nah.
Love you, kiddo.
Ah.
Love you too, Pops. Aw, how sweet.
Welcome. You've got DADS.
Ooh, dad book. What? Okay. So, okay, that's my same message from Dad Manda. We have a message from Craig? What? How could I not reply to him after that? Oh my gosh. Wait, do I get to go on a date with Craig now? Ah! Do I have a heart for Matt? Look at the little heart. Nice. Oh man, should I just focus on Matt or should I hit up Craig? Craig sent me a message. I don't know, what should I do? I feel like I need to talk to Craig because he sent me a message and I really like him. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Craig. Let's see how this goes. This is so exciting, but very nerve-wracking. I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's dad book page and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor? Let's catch up, like old times. A couple moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend-long benders, but it'll still be fun. I think for a moment. This could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages as he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda! I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. What you working on?
Huh.
Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Wanna go? Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear, and then you took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball toward me and I just ran off of the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up? Yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined.
Dad.
I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. Yay! Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field. For a kid's softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere.
Dad.
So when do the kids start crying and running off of the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course. Not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts and the kids run out onto the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see that it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks?
I don't know.
Choke up on the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up. How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard despite their name. But yelling is fun.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. It's cathartic. Keep your eye on the ball. What's important is that you're having fun. What are you willing to sacrifice to win? Keep your eye on the ball is too obvious. What's important is that you're having fun, or what are you willing to sacrifice to win? What's important is that you're having fun. Go friendship and kindness! Dad, could you kick it up a notch? Maybe throw some spice on that papaya? Sure thing, honey. I believe in you, Miranda! We watch a couple innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with kids. Keg stand Craig is good with children. Whoa.
Huh?
It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off of the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up at bat. They hit a fly ball out into center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball but misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead.
Whoa.
See, it's a completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off of the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off of a roof into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and... oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement.
Whoa.
I caught the ball. You saved me. I caught the ball! Dad! I caught the ball! You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything. Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands.
Oh.
Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man. Thanks. We've been working hard all season, and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Hello. Oh, he has twins. Hey, killer playing out there.
Hmm?
Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah, it's me.
Huh?
Good looking out.
Eh?
Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all of her math tests. And I usually throw rocks at stuff when people get mad, and I tell them... And when people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar. What? We will talk about this later. Theodore, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if I can. Look at little River. She's just so tired. Nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebration could we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Oh, God. Amanda and I share a look. Alright. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course. Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? What?
Ah.
What? It's a real place. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. Reminds me of all the awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day.
Oh.
Remember how we used to just fold whole pies in half and then put taco fillings inside? Ah, pizzacos. How I could never forget. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. The good old days. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of mediocre pizza.
Oh.
Hey, give me a piece of that.
Whoa!
No, absolutely not.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad! A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly.
Oh.
Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds up his fist for a fist bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. Craig, I love you. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Create a diversion, tag team with Amanda, or smokescreen Martha. I don't know what any of these mean. Let's include Amanda. I give Amanda another knowing look and she hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda puts a hand on her stomach and looks at me with puppy dog eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie, you're not gonna projectile vomit everywhere, are you? Yeah, I think I'm gonna projectile vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now usually seem to get everyone to clear out, but Martha's not budging. Back it up, Martha. You're in the splash zone. I drink a lot of orange juice this morning and it's pretty acidic. Amanda's the best. You'll be fine. Amanda shoots me a worried look. This con is going sideways. I should have known that a mom of all people would know the fake puke scam. Well, I guess it went away and I'm fine now and nothing's wrong. She turns her back to me to talk to Craig. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover?
Hmm?
Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You keep them out of trouble, right? Oh, of course. But I could always use help watching after everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold.
Nice.
It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention toward her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine, I swear, if I have to buy it! Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice.
Oh.
Yeah, the team is one big weird family. Takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens! Tiffany's a stellar hitter. I finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh?
Hmm?
Only on days like today, I hope. Dad! Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help.
Oh.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad... Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy.
Oh.
Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughters and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here. There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right. Wanna drop some coin on pinball? You know it. Amanda and I pull up to the machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good.
Oh.
Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Huh, that's so interesting. So do you know if he's, like, available? Oh, I honestly don't know if I could say, seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. Because it's just, it seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he... Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt.
What?
You stone harpy. What?
Dad.
I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda.
Dude.
Bro. What's going on?
Oh.
Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we'll be stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the place, finally. Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not all, dude. It's good to finally get you out of myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost all to myself. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some catch? This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth.
Hmm?
I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange.
Hmm.
You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my keg stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those were some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal keg stand.
Hmm?
It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long. I don't even know where to begin. Ask about coaching softball, ask about the business, ask about the kids. That's enough for now. Ask about coaching softball first. I got hearts! So is softball coach the life you wanted, or was it the life that was thrust upon you?
Oh.
I'll admit that I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports, but no one was there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to the girls. I'm worried there'd be a riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats. They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. Ask about the business. I got more hearts. So you run a business now?
Hey!
Yep, we sell fitness gear. Imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating. Sounds like he'd make a killing.
Hmm?
If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand while I mow my lawn.
Oh.
That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes. Ask about the kids. More hearts. I can't believe you're a father of 3.
Oh.
Neither can I. You know me, I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times. Hey. I've only switched my major like 5 times, so I can't relate to that at all.
Oh.
Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but raising kids? When Briar and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I had spent trying to figure things out led to them. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived.
Huh?
It's nice out here. Quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh?
Oh.
Christ, Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that?
Nice.
Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Yikes.
I don't know.
I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in?
Oh. Hmm.
Peace and quiet. That hot, hot silence.
Hey!
My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday.
Hmm.
But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time. And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you.
Oh.
So, the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. You're doing a great job. The right person will come along eventually. Hit soft balls, don't get hit on by moms. You're doing a great job. I got more hearts. The kids love you. And to add to that, the whole team loves you. I think you got this dad thing down right.
Oh.
Thanks, bro.
Hmm?
That means a lot coming from you. While I'm distracted, I miss the softball and it hits me right on the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head.
Oh.
It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better.
Hey!
You would be so lucky. That was planned, I mean, or kissing is for the week. I'm thinking either that was planned or I mean... I don't think that was planned. I'm gonna go with I mean because I'm an awkward little thing. I feel like I've earned it at this point, waiting all day to hang out with you. Well... Craig leans in and kisses my forehead. Yay! Walk it off, champ. Are the lights on the softball field really hot, or is that just me? I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh?
Oh.
I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get older and life just gets kinda in the way. Huh. We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter?
Bro.
How could I forget? You and me hopped over over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked. Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk with them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy.
Hey.
And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug. Or at least as much as we can manage with the baby between us. Never enough time, huh? Guess not.
Oh.
Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah? I'd like that. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil?
Yeah.
Figured I might as well do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Do the sharks lip sync or do the shark hunters lip sync? Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made.
Huh.
Thanks. I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash. In the other, it's... Amanda, is that me? Yep. The whole thing is about my goals for the future, and those are basically just to sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. Ah, Dad. You did this with your good art. She pats me on the back. Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude, the softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking? Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, alright? I'll let them know you said hey. Yay! Ooh, I don't think I did as good this time. Oh, I did.
Gold medal performance for sure.
I did better this time. Sweet. I feel like this is a good stopping point. I'd like to thank you all for watching. My name is Mari. I also go by Theo, if you didn't catch that. Thank you for checking out my channel. My Twitter and Twitch links will be in the description below. And I hope you guys will join me for part 3 of this series. I have high hopes for this. I don't know which dad I'm going to pick. We'll just see how it goes. So tune in next time, and I'll see you later.